We are back on the Hit and Run show. Of course, whoever is watching right about now, I have some good friends all the way from Turkey. That is Gift in Turkey. Big up on yourself. Thanks for watching. I have Nava. Bali munsi kinaye simanyi naye nga big up on yourself kimanyi olisekizeeyo mu Buwarabu but big up on yourself. Deborah ali South Africa yagambye Deborah yagambye when she comes back to Uganda agenda kubeera nga akola ki nga ambassador yewanguliddwa obwa ambassador wa Cash Media. But anyways, we are powered by Elcoff. Elcoff is a product of Level Farm Uganda Limited. Osobola okufuna Elcoff from all drug shops of course and pharmacies countrywide. We are in cough and of course sore throat. Now, not forgetting Kucha Lounge. Kucha Lounge is located on UK Mall. That is level 3, room number 6. Come for all your nails, of course, foot scrubs. Nebirala bwebityo jangu obeerete nga tugamba Kucha Lounge touch of luxury. Now, Drone Max Studio, it is a production house that does photography, videography, of course animations. Good, today I have the CEO again, of course Yogerako atugambe what they do, and of course not forgetting Cash Media Films. Of course, Cash Media is also a production house for those who have weddings, introductions, birthday parties, baby showers. You can find them they are located in Wandegea Market Building, level 1, room number NFF 051, or you can call them on 0701 289 24. Yes, that is their number. Of course, it is down there. Now, for those who want to advertise with us, of course, the number is right on your screen. Now, on today's show, I have a very big number of team. If I pan around to my guest, I have Ben Adams, has always been on the show. I want to introduce him. He will introduce himself later. I have a beautiful lady in the middle of us, as she's yes, she'll be telling you her names. And of course, I have the CEO himself. Straight about now, let me start with the CEO himself to introduce. Say hi to your people.
Yes, hi, my name is Fred Africa. I'm director of my studio. We do photography, video production, as video stuff, kind of promotion.
So you need to tell them single, searching, complicated, you're confused.
Complicated, I'm not confused, but not single and I'm not searching.
Because you're not
The best one.
Anyways, now, the lady, how are you?
I'm okay, how are you? The vibe is okay.
Say hi to your people.
Hi guys, I'm by name of Tasha. I own a boutique located in Wandegea. You can come. I have all type of clothes you want, either male or female.
Okay. Okay, fine. Bananas.
Yeah.
So,
Hello Uganda, hello Africa, and everybody watching us from all parts of the world. This is my second time on the show, and I go by the name of Ben Adams UG. You can find me on Facebook, Ben Adams UG, and I work with RIF. RIF is Ricky East African Foundation. I work as the program director. Basically, RIF carries out different community programs ranging from empowerment to SR, HR programs, and basically we are a non-governmental organization basically doing those particular programs in line with HIV in particular. So it's a pleasure to be part of the show once again, and let's get this spinning.
anyways, now one thing you need to do for me is of course like, share, comment, and of course don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button for all the notifications to uploading straight up. Now on 14th of May, that is next month, we're having a charity reach out katugo ina aina engoye of soap, yokulya. What else do they give on a charity? You have done, you're in an organization.
Yeah.
What else do they usually give out to such reach out?
So basically, they can always you can always have people to provide life skills.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And but pretty much charity is always about giving out and giving back.
Okay, now on 14th of May, that is next month, we are going straight up for a charity. It is called Can Charity Reach Out. Yes, Can Charity Reach Out. So May 14th, so whoever is out there and you have something you want to donate to us, of course the number is straight on your screen. You can just reach out. It is in the names of Drayo Eric. You can put in some money. You can use it to help you out, or you can send in clothes. Anyways, welcome to the show once again. It is Hit and Run, the name of the show. Now, my people, before we go to our topic of the day, I want to first mention some people: Ivan Tumukunde, Drayo, Eric, Chama, people like Nava, big up on yourself. I have Chris. Chris is in DRC Congo. I saw his message. I was like, hey man, do you still remember me? Chris, thanks for watching. Thanks for always putting in that comment. Chris, big up on yourself. Hanis, big up on yourself. What would you want to produce? Maria, big up on yourself. Now, back to our topic of the day. How do we determine a good or a bad relationship? How would you know that I'm in a good relationship or I'm in a bad relationship? We start with the lady, of course. Gender balance, lady first.
But I thought that men are the first tier.
Gender equality.
That's gender inequality.
Okay, no, it's your chance. So,
Gender balance.
how would you know that you are in a good relationship?
A good relationship?
First of all, what is a good relationship or a bad relationship?
I don't know. Because we all have different definitions.
What is your definition?
My definition about a good relationship is a relationship where both, partners, because you can't, anyway, a relationship, we have different relationships, but the relationship we are talking about is a relationship of a man and a woman. So,
there is a relationship of a man and...
Of course.
Okay.
We are in Uganda and I can't tell someone is reference like.
Okay, we go with that.
So on a man and a woman, we have on my side a good relationship is where those two partners can sit and decide about some issues. They can sit and talk about something. They can negotiate. They can be able to tolerate one another. That's a good relationship. And a bad relationship is where you will find a man, I don't know how to describe it, but even a woman, because I can't go on one side, because I know women are a bit, I don't know. But a bad relationship is where a relationship can't totally work out, no matter what. If money is there, then peace won't be there.
I thought when money is there, that turns out to be everything is sorted.
Money is not everything, though money is important.
That's a very
Fred Africa, how do you understand by a bad relationship and a good relationship?
My friend, what I know about a good relationship and a bad relationship, sometimes it's complicated at one side. You may find a good relationship, but one partner makes it bad. So you may which may go. So sometimes you may find for your side it's a good relationship because you do whatever it's important to keep it, and then you do everything the right way. And then you find another partner doing it another way.
So we can find out that if I'm in a relationship with someone,
yeah, but when you go the other side, the other things you don't see that may make you feel when you get to know them, it might become a bad relationship, but at the moment it's a good relationship. And then somewhere else you'll find that it's a good relationship, but someone makes it to be a bad relationship. What? You can be so demanding, and then when things are not happening, you feel like they are not caring about, it's not, maybe like they don't love you, but when they love you, but just a busy, and then for you feel maybe someone else is taking on you. So sometimes it's very, very hard to find out which one, but relationship is relationship.
Okay, Ben Adams, back to you. When it comes to relationship, in the last episode you told us you are in a relationship and you are in a relationship. So we don't know if your relationship is bad or a good relationship. But what we know it is a good relationship because you're still in it. How would you determine a good relationship and a bad relationship?
I think in my own view, I would prefer to call it a healthy relationship.
Okay.
And I'm in a healthy relationship. And in my own opinion, I think a healthy relationship should have particular qualities that make it healthy.
Okay.
And I'll discuss a few and others will be discussed as the show goes on. But I think in my own opinion, a healthy relationship should basically there should be an element of communication.
Okay.
If there is communication in a relationship, that makes it healthy. Because if you guys are in love and there is no communication, because communication entails back to back, conversation, talking to each other, giving yourself those back-to-back updates. It entails finding out how someone is doing. Maybe it depends on the kind of strategies, communication strategy that two of you choose to use. You may be used this kind of style of waking up in the morning and checking out on your wife or husband, check on them in the afternoon, check on them in the evening, make that good night call. That is a communication strategy, and communication is a very key element in a relationship. It really makes it.
Why are you laughing? Are you seeing some movie? Fredo hizo za ripoteni mondo. Chichi msanja ripoteni mondo.
Okay, to one extent, communication is good. But when you make it concurrent, it becomes boring at the time.
No, it's because we reach time and words lack.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't get tired, but words lack. You read the past messages of good morning, how are you? You see that you're repeating yourself.
Yeah, sometimes
over
it's the
and
same
over.
story.
Then I think communication should be not so much,
Yeah,
but still you communicate, not isolating because oh my god, I'm oversaying. At least say hi.
Being on our side one time, I may feel like you don't have what to do.
No, I think the point I was trying to drive is not doing that back-to-back communication. I say there has to be a communication strategy between the two of you.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be
Concurrent.
regular.
Yeah.
It has to be consistent. There is consistent communication, not back-to-back communication. I personally, if somebody calls me in the morning, good morning, breakfast, had breakfast, afternoon, had lunch, evening, grab dinner, I would literally feel tired, like she mentioned. But if the communication is consistent, there is consistency and back. it is very fatigue, even brings fatigue, and it breaks you down. But if it is consistent, you can randomly check out on your partner and find out how they are doing at least twice a day or thrice a day, basically to find out how they are doing.
Africa, how would you do the communication? Back to before communication. How would you prefer the communication to be?
Okay, according to me, there is time for communication. And there is time that you don't expect my call or even my message. I know you wake up every day, man, I want to call you. I call you good morning. But I know, according to me, I cannot sleep without calling you. Maybe you can just even call, that is my freedom, I'm not working. And then sometimes maybe I might be going to work the whole night, but then I have to create at least 1 hour we talk.
How would you feel if your woman doesn't communicate? If they usually say, these days there's a word they use, when your woman ghosts you, right? Like somebody ghosts you, they don't talk to you the whole day, the next day.
I can feel that you're okay. What if I can feel that you're okay?
But some people will think.
It depends. Did anything happen before that ghosting happened?
It can only happen if there is a communication strategy.
Let me tell you one thing. what I know about communication, like ghosting in a relationship. At times you might find out you guys had some misunderstandings.
Now let me give you my personal experience. When I don't call her for a day, oh my God, the next day will be fire.
Because she
Because
is used to that.
Like it
You
depends
guys,
the
that's
way-
how
yeah,
you
me, I
created
think-
your relationship
I think-
to be.
Is it?
It depends
What-
to how you train
Back
yourself.
to my viewers out there. Is it a must to call someone on a daily and you like morning you call her, evening you call her, and if you don't call her it becomes war?
I think it's not a must, but it is necessary to keep.
Okay, to keep in touch.
Yes, keeping in touch. Keep yourselves in the loop. I mean, know how each
What
one
if-
of you
what
is
if-
doing.
what if-
Let-
the soldier.
Yeah, maybe I have a simple
Remember
question.
Musirikari?
Yes.
Maybe I have a simple question for my brother. There's sometimes when you're at work and you're busy with a lot of and then she calls, how would you feel?
You see, and in such a, so there are those extreme situations
Yeah.
whereby she needs to know that when he tells me he's working, I need to back off a little. So if she calls and I take this call and I say, hey baby, I'm a little busy, maybe I'll probably get back to you later. I'll expect her to understand and chill. But if it's
But
this
not
kind of
every girl is going to understand that.
now,
Yeah.
for those who don't understand, if this is the kind of girl who will call you and say, and call you don't even and without expecting you to tell them I'm busy or in the middle of something, then you need to take control
Should we
of
call
that relationship.
Should we call that now a bad relationship?
No, you need to take control of that relationship and sit her down and tell her, baby, you know what? This is the best way we can communicate and keep in touch. If I'm busy, kindly understand.
But
I'm busy.
but I don't want to
You know that you
understand.
can be in a relationship and one of you fail to understand each other.
Yeah.
Well, it's possible and it's part of life.
It's not part of life.
No.
That
So,
you people end up being toxic with time.
She's true. To be on the other side, on the right side, there's sometimes when you may fail to understand someone, when you feel like something is wrong.
Yes.
Yet by it, that's why I said when we start that thing, sometimes you may think it's a bad relationship, and then you're making it to be a bad relationship. How? You're so demanding and you know someone is busy. It happens.
What do you mean by demanding? I thought in when it comes to relationship, a guy and like when you're dating, like I think God made this gender, the lady gender, to be asking. I thought it is fine for a woman to ask from his guy.
No, you see, he was saying there comes a moment in a relationship when you don't understand each other.
Yeah.
There is that issue. There is bad air. You know, when there is bad air in the room, literally, you don't want to speak to each other. You probably come back home and say, "How are you? How has been your day?" And that is all. You don't have those affectionate conversations. Yeah.
But there are those times a man can come back home. You know, guys have those moods of I had a long day, then I think I'm okay,
But
I
it
think I'm
happens.
not okay. Yet it's just a
happens.
matter of making me understand
That I've had a long
that
day.
I've had a long day. That's the
But what-
communication we want to
And
talk
it's a matter.
about.
It's
It's a matter of me to understand.
And
But
it's a
if I fail to understand, I swear I won't be
And
in the same
it's
place.
up to you to
make
understand.
It, to make it broader. Eh?
No, it's up to you to make me understand. Why shouldn't you
But
make
what
me
if-
understand
wait.
what you're passing
It
through?
is necessary that you do understand.
What if a
that I've had a long
guy
day.
No,
tells you?
come on.
If a guy tells you I had a long day, isn't that enough to
It
explain?
isn't enough.
What would you want a guy to do?
Tell me.
You know, Jackson.
Wait, because there are most girls in this life that when their guys come in, they say, you know what, today I'm not feeling good. I'm tired. Yeah? My day wasn't bad. She feels Bugai itakoze chitamuwade that.
You people, let me tell you one
So,
thing.
what
Eh?
advice would you give to that guy?
We
that girl?
are not like we're not white.
What do you mean?
It's like you will go on a woman like Yasomera on those big schools, like they were groomed up. Like if a man says no,
It's not right.
it's okay. Like, oh my god, my guy said no, it's okay. But you'll find me.
Weka wempe.
I went to Kawempe, I went to Mitiana, I went to Masaka. How do you expect me to explain to me that, oh my god, baby, I'm not feeling okay? Give me that total explanation. Make me understand.
But
Make me feel like I had a long day. Banyiziza. I swear, I'm talking about fact. Banyiziza. okay, I found abakesisi ebalokinze something. I can sit and I'm like, okay, that day was long. Okay, you shouldn't ask that explanation is what I want.
So what I think, a long day needs an explanation.
Yeah, it needs an explanation. Explain me how long your day was.
You see,
Not me sitting to think. Kuba, after all, ongambe your day was long. Sitegedde nti waba akubye. Oshitegedde? Oba something happened when you were going to work. Oba something happened when you're coming back. Nze nja kuba ngamba, you are having a long day, okay? That's how oba.
Yeah, longer day in the lodge.
Oshitegera, make me understand. Yes, of course. Okay, you people, you.
I think she has a
I'm stubborn and I'm that type of a person who wants to be explained to. I'm explaining to all stubborn girls.
So in line with what she's trying to discuss, I think I would advise the guys out there to basically find a better way of packaging that particular communication line to their wives.
No, but there's a scenario. There's a scenario whereby a lady also is working and she comes back when Gamudu Tezirimu Nagamba also had a long day. As a guy, how would you feel?
For me, I think I would also need an explanation.
Of course, that's what I was talking
You can't
about.
just tell me you had a long day.
Then why were you telling me that I'm
Compose
doing
your
so
what?
much of?
Benedam,
Compose your what? You might have a long day, you stayed at home sleeping. Yeah? You might have a long day in the lodge. You say,
Benedam, first of all, how would you feel when your girl from work and she comes back home and she tells you, know what? I had a long day. She goes to bed.
You know, basically, I'm this kind of person.
Would you also ask for that big explanation in a one day?
No, you people have caught me wrong.
No.
No. Though you have said I need that big explanation, no. I don't need that big explanation. Make me understand.
the long day.
Okay,
That long day.
this is what I would prefer. I mean, I personally am this kind of person who loves peace. So if you come back, let's imagine it's the first day and you're telling me I've had a long day and I would really love you to give me some space. So it happens the first day and I'm like, you had a long day, fine, take a shower and go to bed. If it happens the second third time,
Ben, let me
That
first wait.
my friend,
Let me
you
tell you
gave
one
my
thing.
day.
That thing is so continuous.
No.
The moment you show me you're okay, I
Yes.
swear upon the living God,
It will
the
be-
next
keep
day I'll
doing
come
it.
back. I'll keep doing it because I know my guy is okay with me.
but you see, there is always
But you just whenever manage.
there always comes a time when the truth finally comes out.
What
So
truth?
I've had a long day.
If you weren't doing bad, why are you expecting some other truth?
No, but of course, it always comes out. However much you tell me you've had a long day several
It's like
times,
sleeping with
I'll
a
still
woman.
find out
It's
why
like-
are you having these long days.
It's
back
like
to back?
sleeping with a woman for a year without having sex.
Jisoboka.
Impossible.
Is it an example or it is a possibility? That is
No, it's possible.
In your bed.
My viewers out there.
We know.
My viewers out there. People, and need this some simple explanation. Is it possible to be with a woman for a year and you don't have sex? You
Yeah,
sleep together?
yeah, like
Kasha, today.
I
In
swear.
your bed.
You know,
By the way, it is possible. It depends on the kind of arrangement.
Are we
you
on
guys
the Nigerian movie?
have.
or-
no, we aren't in a Nigerian
Telemundo.
movie, but I was just giving an example. It's like, okay, it's like sleeping
Have you
with
had
a woman.
such a scenario?
Yeah.
Really? How is it?
Okay, it wasn't long for a year.
Are you born again?
No, I'm a Muslim.
Those things are common with born again.
I'm
'Cause,
fasting.
you know,
I'm
fasting.
born again
My
say,
brother.
we shall not have
My
sex
brother.
until
My
we
brother.
walk down the aisle. And
I
they are
know.
both
My
sleeping.
brother.
Are you talking? I have my friend called
Listen,
Uncle
my-
K. We call him Uncle K. He told us he's going up to till marriage.
Without-
no sex till marriage.
Wow.
But when you're sleeping in the same bed,
Yes.
communication.
Exactly.
What do you mean by communication?
Like
Sex communication.
sex means that everything is fine.
Yeah, by the way.
You can't have sex when you're not okay.
And you see, courtship takes care of
What
such
if-
challenges.
Okay, there is somewhere I read like good sex lasts to 13 minutes or 15 minutes. So there is somewhere
So
I
we're fighting
read.
for hours.
So like
I'm happy now.
For me,
13 to
tembo.
15 minutes.
For me, tembo.
So what is
And good sex?
good sex? Like you people
Like
take
the
your
entire
time,
session, right?
Like the entire
No.
when even
Yeah.
you guys haven't come the first time.
As in the first round?
Yeah, pa.
13.
Yeah.
Seconds.
Minutes.
13
I
minutes.
made myself clear. Minutes
Wow.
Minutes.
of 15. So when you take your time touching me everywhere,
I get
like
it.
oh my god, baby, then and when in between there, your mind switch up.
Yeah.
It won't be sex anymore. Or when you're touching, you find somewhere raggy, and you're like,
So that's a
"Ew,
form
what
of
is
communication
this?" Then your bodies are communicating. Is
to
this?
each other.
Am I feeling okay?
Yeah.
Because you can't. When you come to me when you want to have sex with me, I can feel like I want.
So
it.
let me ask you, if you were dating with this guy and you want to get married, but you love him, then before you guys getting married, you realize he has bad sex. Would you go in and
No.
Marry him.
Let me tell you
Okay.
one thing.
Mm.
Bad sex. No, let me tell you one thing. Bad sex is another topic for another day.
Yes.
But would you
Because-
marry this
But
person?
let me-
Let me tell you one thing. You will find we aren't perfect. Like God just created us.
Yeah.
As you see, these
Yeah.
fingers aren't on the same place.
Of course.
You'll find me with my bad sex.
Uh-huh.
But I give you what you, how should I
But
explain
what you
you
this?
good couple,
decide.
you
I
good
have
character.
everything you want. You could look in a woman and I'm like,
Yeah.
But the sex is bad.
But when the
Would
sex
you
is
marry
bad.
me?
But sex is teaching.
Yeah.
But would you marry me if
I will marry you, I teach you
Yeah.
because
The
sex
thing is
is
this.
teaching.
And
I will
then-
teach you how I want it.
Yeah.
Wow.
If
Yeah.
you are able to give it to me the way I want it,
Do we have
you will
this
marry
kind of
me.
do you have this kind of
I will marry
relationship?
you.
Yeah, she has a point. Because,
Africa,
Mm.
I'm still asking my people out who are watching. Do we still have this kind of ladies who sit down and they teach their men how to do it, and they make their
Of course,
relationship
yes.
move on? Or do we still have guys who know that maybe my woman doesn't know how to cook, my woman doesn't have good
For
sex,
cooking is another issue.
Really?
No, we're talking about teaching.
Mm.
Do we still have them?
No,
I think they do still exist, but it's only that these days they are fading out. People no longer have time to teach their partner.
Okay, anyways,
That's-
now let's do this. Let's go for some simple commercial break. Then when we come back, we're coming back with that topic. We're going to start from there. But don't forget, Elcof is a product of Elcof Uganda Limited. They are the producers of Elcof. That is, it helps to cure cough, flu, and sore throat. Kesh Media is a production house for videography and photography. That is the same thing with, of course, Drone Max Media Studio. It is also located in Kabalagala. You can check him out. Of course, I have the CEO, Ajabanga Abawe number straight up. Don't forget in Kuchalon, that's where we are. Now we are at Kucha Lounge. Kucha Lounge is located on UK Mall. That is level 3, room number 6 for all your nails and of course our foot scrubs. You can come through for that. It's called we tell them touch of luxury. Come for that cool touch. Now Kesh Media. Kesh Media is a production house. Right, does photography, videography, animations, maybe that. Waina birthday party, aina wedding, aina wanjula, oina nika. Of course, big up on yourself, whoever is watching, wherever you are. The likes of Uncle K. Uncle K aliwahi kusema big up on himself, also the Atunda Furnitures. Twagala kala Uncle K. Yes, Atunda Furnitures, you can reach him out. Aliwahi Kusega community visit. Kusega community energy center. Yes, Uncle K aliwahi kwenye energy center. Akola furnitures, so hey, why I want some furniture, you can reach him out. Yeah, but I'm coming from my money. I'm okay. Now, going back to, by the way, I have it's called No Green Accommodation. Now, No Green Accommodation, Kalere. eri Kaleerwe. Now for those who want accommodation nga bwovudde n'abantu bebweru nga bazze nga tebalina wakusula osobola batwala wali ku Green Academy. Tulina DSTV, of course, tulina ebiyigo ebirungi, ebitanda byaffe birungi nnyo, so osobola ogenda eyo n'omusuza yonna walina kashuwa. Fred Africa abalina kashuwa oba gwe ng'okooye abavudde mu nsize bweru nga muzize kukolerako e Uganda, oba nga gw'okooye osobola n'omutwala wali ku Green Accommodation esangibwa wali Kaleerwe mu Kavule. Kati abamanyi UDES then yakiikirira mu Kavule, that's where they are located. I'm going to be giving them their numbers, then you go and check them out. We have a very beautiful bedrooms. Nga ne woba okyebaseemu ogamba wano sivaawo. Anyways, ogamba ne sente zange ziweddeyo. We have also breakfast, tukugatirako ka breakfast, tulina DSTV, tulina the fridge. Kwegamba ekintu kyo kyamaanyi, engatto zo tuzikuba eddagala nga tonabakubaayo, kitegeera full package. Kugamba ogenda ovaayo
abasajja tobaagattira obwenzi
abali nedda eri totukkiriza bwenzi, but okwegamba ogenda ovaayo tuyinza tukukolera n'engoye. Kwegamba ekintu kyo kikasagukanyama. Anyways, back to my team and of course my beautiful panelist here and panel. When I did money mu kitabo Seko, but it's actually sex and we're talking about good sex and bad sex. Africa had a point. Tell us, brother.
Yeah. When we went to the break, we talked about that when you find a girl or a man bad in bed, sometimes we say he is bad in bed. But sometimes, to me, I think when you find a woman, I'm a man. That's why I'm saying I'm reflecting to a woman. When you find a woman that is bad in bed and you're good in bed, that means you know what to do. Train her if she can accept to be trained.
What do you have about training?
That's what
Wait,
we were
how
talking
can you,
about.
at the moment,
like teaching one another.
You're not even training someone. It will not just like you found out it is bad and then you're going to say, let us start to learn. No.
My question is
Those
about...
people will refuse that. First, remember, they will feel like you're intimidating them. Yeah, but when you get to letting them know how good they can learn sex, they can learn.
So should we determine as sex also one of the things that determine a healthy relationship? Or
Exactly.
Of course.
Exactly. Because we say when sex is happening, that means it's a sign to say that the relationship is okay.
When sex
Like
goes
we
bad,
say.
everything goes bad. But he was trying to talk about something about training your partner if they have bad sex. You know, bad sex basically, in my own view, means either the woman has bad sex. So I'm imagining, how can you train a woman to have good sex?
Good sex.
Yes.
Because how do you train a woman to have good sex?
Yes.
Then how do you train a man to have good sex?
Yes.
This question is both sided.
So those are the answers.
You know, according to me, if I have bad sex, you might not tell me, but you show me what you want.
Exactly. To a certain point.
If you want some style and I don't know how to do it, then teach me how to do it.
okay.
If you want to touch you, like when you're having sex, then show me those parts you want me to touch.
But
when you're
is
having sex.
that what bad sex is all about?
No.
Bad sex is
No,
not about
it's
how
all
you
about
touch
you
me.
people-
Wait.
How do you describe bad sex?
We're meeting a point. That's what I wanted to ask.
You know,
how do we determine that this is
Yeah,
bad
let
sex?
him.
No, in my opinion,
Yeah.
I thought when a man has bad sex, they have a weak sexual drive. I mean, their libido is very low. They can't even take you for longer.
Men, women.
Sweetheart.
You know,
Men,
men.
It's not all
Yeah,
about
to men.
like the
To men.
period.
It's
Men,
about
or-
what?
To men,
Africa tell us,
when sex becomes bad to men, when you fail to understand a woman,
Mm.
sometimes you want to do it your way, the woman wants it another way.
Yes,
So
that's
you
how
get that?
sex becomes
So,
bad.
so when a woman has bad sex, they don't know how to touch
No,
you.
look.
They don't know how to.
Look, that's why we say you play sex with a woman and years to years, you've never made a woman come.
So why shouldn't you
Of
make a woman
course,
come?
yeah,
No,
that's
we're not getting to
the
this.
point.
Not making a woman come
That's
is
fine.
bad sex.
No.
Yes.
What makes it
What
bad
if
is
a woman
a
can't
woman
tell you
can
that
be loving you, but
that
she's quiet.
I can't.
Okay.
I can't come, but baby, you
yeah.
know.
But
Let me
this
say
another
one
thing.
thing.
Yeah.
You men look
Okay.
look over how after sex.
Okay.
No, I'm just telling the
you know, the
You
thing,
will go in bed with a
Yeah,
person,
they are men.
then after when that person is like has come, then you'll be like, I want to don't touch me. Come on.
Hey,
so,
Abba.
no, yeah.
Chip
You know,
up.
sometimes men
Oh,
come and just to pwa.
I'm not lying.
So you get that
This is
point,
what I'm
right?
talking
So,
about.
but if a woman fears to tell you, you'll find that this relationship will continue because she loves you, but she will never like it. She'll be quiet.
Isn't that
at some
the
extent-
problem we are looking up to, that brings to a bad relationship?
it will make it
making
bad.
making the relationship end.
It will make it bad.
So-
How? Because when she gets tired of it, she will hate it, and by hating it, she will hate you.
So if you can't make
And
your
then
woman come,
No.
But
Okay.
it is
Okay.
not bad
Maybe
sex.
you quote me badly.
Okay.
But it is important to do it.
to do what?
To make her come, it is important.
That's my point.
Yeah, it is important.
Do you agree it is
but
important?
sex is a game of pleasure. Okay? Whether you come or not, but how do you do it?
Mhm.
You know, a woman can be like, you know what? I want it this way for you. I want it this way. You get it? It happens. It happens. We all men that we grew up, we did no sex. We came by step learning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some of us we learned from the women we play sex with. Some of the women have learned from the men they play sex with. I think I could be right on
So,
that.
Yeah, you're right
So why
about
do
that.
people say I can't stay with this man because they have bad sex? And they
Yeah, or even women always say it.
I
I
can't
can eat bad food, but I cannot stay with a man of bad sex.
I can eat good food,
I can eat bad food
but
rather than having bad sex.
wow.
They say it.
But you realize people cheat because they
Because of
say
Bad sex.
yes.
So that's what we say. She can be loving you, or you can be loving the lady.
But getting sex
but
from
you say,
outside.
Then you get sex outside because the sex you're getting outside is
It's
good.
good.
But you don't want to lose your wife because she's developmental. She's a lot of things.
Yeah.
She's keeping you moving.
Okay.
Yeah. But when it comes to
forces
sex,
you
eh,
to get some other people
okay,
outside.
yeah. I want to ask even a question, my brother. Have you ever felt you want a certain style in
Yeah.
sex,
Yeah.
and the woman is like, no?
But you see, in
How
most,
do you feel in that period?
I feel bad.
Sometimes you can feel like, why should I stop sex?
I feel bad. I feel bad, but in most cases, the women are always at the receiving end. They always expect us to give them the best. In most cases, so if a woman feels uncomfortable with a particular position, I mean,
You just need to let it go.
because
No.
they
Let-
are
first-
always at the receiving
First off
end.
there, Ben.
Yes,
Now my point here is
we
like,
always
we are both. Let me tell you one thing. We both expect.
but it's always
Even
On the
you
percentage-
people,
on the
guys,
percentage.
expect me to
No, wait,
be
on the
good
percentage
the
of
way
10.
you want me to be.
On the percentage of 10, who expects more?
Both.
No, I think
It's 5-5.
It's women that always expect
Come on.
Yeah.
men.
No, why do you?
Yeah.
Let me.
Okay, I want to the point.
Excuse
Why
me,
we-
men, please. Before we go to bed, you know, men, there is a way you brag on phone.
Yes.
Oh, baby, when I hold you, you will feel like I'm King Solomon.
Yes. And
When we
they come,
reach in, you make me expect a lot. When we reach in bed, then you be like, oh, wow,
they are rookies.
a chicken, like.
A chicken.
Okay.
You told me you're King Solomon.
But
Why are you
anyway,
changing
but-
that?
anyway, let me tell you guys.
Haven't you had situations for the guys? Have you had situations where also men, of course, say maybe when they and found out it was too quick and the lady was like, we finish up.
Yeah, but you see, of course, it's always a total turn off. But I wanted to find out from her, when does she realize her sex is? Is it possible for you to realize that your sex is not good
As a
until I
person.
tell you?
It's not.
Because
I can't realize it.
Yes, you know why? Because you always expect us to offer you the best.
No, because I want you to tell. Okay, that's why I told
When
you
is
I
your
told
sex
you
bad?
people
Okay,
here.
when is
my
your sex
sex
bad?
is bad when I don't know how to. How is it called? I don't know how to mourn. I don't know how to touch you. I don't know how much I calm myself. I don't know how to put myself in mood for you.
So
Yeah.
you
That's
don't-
where my sex becomes bad.
Exactly.
You will touch me, I'm not in your mood. I swear porn sex will be bad for me.
So what if you give your man dry sex? Isn't that bad sex?
It's of course bad sex.
But you see, so how can I teach you?
Let me tell you one thing.
improve
Being
my-
dry and wet is also different.
No,
There are
dry
some-
sex is
there are
bad
also-
sex.
Okay, oh no, let me tell you one
Dry
thing.
sex
There
is
are
bad
also
sex,
that
right?
sex when a man's dick is not hard
Okay,
enough for
dry
you.
sex is bad sex. Yes or no?
Sex.
Bad sex is dry sex is bad
It's
sex.
good sex because I'll feel how you enter me and I'm like, oh.
No, on my part, it is bad sex.
I
If
didn't
you
know.
give me dry sex, that is bad sex.
No.
Okay, now let me tell you one thing.
Anyways,
You will. Oh.
Anyways, my people, this is it's of course 18 and above. Because but of course, whoever is watching, feel free of commenting and tell us what do you think. It is educative. We need to learn. We need to learn these things. We are still young generation, and I think these are the things that are breakups when it comes to marriage. Yes, when mutukanga mumaze emyaka ebiri ogenda okukola bwoti mwaka weddinga, yes, nga waka weddinga bwoti ogenda okukola bwoti nga mulwanye nga the relationship is no more. So I think we need some counselors. If you're out there and you're a good counselor and you feel you can sit in this show, feel free okuja mu inbox yange. Of course, you tell me that you want to be part of the show. Of course, I'll give you a chance to host you. Musomesa abantu. That is a free offer from, of course, Cash Media, Fego to Kola, and of course, Drone Max Studio. Now, back to our topic of healthy relationship, and of course, of a bad relationship. Njagala kumanya, what are the things that would break up those things? Maybe we list them out. Do you have those listed things that when either your friend or you experience certain thing, it will determine to be a bad relationship?
Some of them, they will experience it, then they will be like a total turn off to a relationship.
So I need those things. What do you think are those things that can make a total turn off?
So maybe the
I
other
might be not welcoming to your people, and that's a turn off.
were reception.
Like
That makes the bad
the
relationship.
respect, there is that respect you
Yeah,
want,
respect.
yet I can't give it to you. That's a turn off.
Okay.
You might find out my appearance. Like when I'm speaking, I'm nice, but my appearance is not good.
Like
enough
ugly
for
women
you.
have good voices.
Wasn't meaning that one method on the Okay, like how we grew our body structure, and that's a turn off. Like
Does really body structure make
like you might find out a man when ngayagala these figures, you know, curvy, a woman with a nyash,
Are we talking about
like.
Are we talking about when maybe a relationship these people who are in a long distance relationship or bazita batezinonga motomulabangako
Yeah, those are long distance.
bazita bacha
Blind dates,
blind dates.
Blind relationship.
blind relationships.
Is that do those even exist?
There is no
They,
women on my village.
they are no longer
I
there.
don't
They're
have
no
blind
longer
one.
there.
Yeah, because I think right now we are so social.
Yeah.
We have WhatsApp,
Digital
email,
migration.
like everything. I have to video call you. You stand there. Baby, I'm putting on like this today. So
Unakadama unayenga umumanyi.
Yeah. Okay, and you're still telling us.
So maybe the other
this
thing.
guy should complete my WhatsApp.
The other thing.
Whenever I'm
So-
talking, he's interfering.
The other thing that would make a relationship healthy is trust. She mentioned respect. Respect is very key, and we also talked about communication. And I think the other thing would be trust. I mean, for a relationship to be healthy, there should be an element of trust, because if there is no trust,
There is no
then
love.
There is no love. If you need to be really very sure that you trust this woman, you trust this man. Trust, involves being sure that I'm in love with him alone and she is in love with me alone. So basically, if that trust is built in a relationship, then that makes the relationship pretty much healthy. But of course, in most cases, you realize trust issues keep coming up, and those are issues that I think most of people in love should always sit down and put right and make sure their relationships be healthy. But trust is a very, very important part for a relationship to be healthy. I don't know if you guys have had trust issues in your relationship.
Yeah, they are there.
Yeah. Africans.
What is your take?
To me, there are 2-3 things. Trust is number one. Patience is important.
Okay.
And understanding. If you cannot understand someone, relationship will not be. If you don't trust someone, you will keep on saying maybe she's cheating on me. And then when you're not patient, you will not wait for a relationship to be good.
Okay. Anyways, now before we wind up for the show right about now, I'm going to of course give you a chance. You say your last words, and of course the time is not to give me space. Of course, yes, you'll be giving me your last words, send greetings, and then anything else, starting with Bernadette.
So I want first of all thank Cash Media and my man here, Samsung Jex, your girlfriend's favorite, for making me a part of the show. Just go to YouTube and check out Cash Media Films. Hit that subscribe button and keep those notifications coming. And it's always a pleasure being part of this show. And I am yours truly, Ben Adams UG. You can follow me on Facebook, and I look forward to being part of the next episode.
Yes. Let's have her.
As we are winding up the show, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing to this YouTube channel, Cash Media Films. I'm not looking forward to being another episode
We'll bring you back, don't worry.
because these men argue a lot. I need a fellow woman, a woman to come and be like, you guys, you're not okay. I know we are not okay, but we're also not okay. Like, I say Tasha. Bye.
Okay, Africa.
Okay, guys, thank you for watching the show. It has been a wonderful one. And like, share, comment, Cash Media, everywhere. Maybe I say hi to all my people outside there, and keep following the show.
John Max, tell them you're the CEO.
Yeah, my name is Flex Africa. I'm the director of my studio. We do photography, video editing, video coverage. On all events, music video, we do shoot, and we do also animation and then graphics designing. So we are located at Kabalagala alongside Senyonga Road. So when you find us, we shall provide the services to you. You can find us on 077 025 076, or you can also find us on our Airtel 0755 67 8883, or you can go on all our platform, social media platform, that is Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and also you can also find us on YouTube. On Twitter, I use Africa Photographer UG Non-Drama Studio. Big up.
Okay, that's what we had for you today. Of course, my good name is Samson Jakes, your girlfriend's favorite.
Yes,
Cash Media is the production
Stop
house.
interfering.
Big up on yourself, Eric. Thanks for being on the camera all the time. For the magic you are, man, in your